Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy questions Thomas about Emma's death, and Liam warns Hope. Thursday, January 11, 2024 moment on the Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy wants the verity. Liam learns Thomas proposed to Hope, and Lee gives Finn advice. In the main office at Forrester, Hope invites Thomas to come and meet her laterally at the cabin for some further collaborating. Thomas smiles, "I love uniting." He also loves that she always sees the good in him. It helped turn him into the person he's now, and to grow into a person who feels good of a person like her. He'll no way stop hoping for a future with her. They kiss. In Finn's office, Steffy reiterates to her hubby that the police cleared Thomas in Emma's death. Finn remains undecided that he should be satisfied with that. Steffy complains that they would indeed be having this discussion if Xander had trolled all this up. Finn argues they ignore this. He wants Steffy to talk to Thomas in case he's holding commodity back. Steffy agrees to talk to him, but reprises that Emma didn't die because of commodity. Thomas did. Finn Steffy Lee joins Finn after Steffy leaves and asks her son if they were arguing. He says they were in disagreement about Steffy's family, Thomas. He explains he doesn't want to beget problems in his marriage, but he can't ignore his dubieties about Thomas. Lee is puzzled that he's so concerned he can't just push it down. Finn says it wouldn't be fair. Lee asks, show to whom? Finn is allowing of Hope. She and Thomas are a couple. It still baffles him how Hope could be involved with him after the effects he did. Lee warns Finn not to get too caught up in being Hope's protection. There's a complex history between her and his woman. Finn hears her, but that's not what this is about. Lee asks, are you sure? Finn insists his family is his first precedence. He knows how lucky he's to be married to Steffy and would no way do anything to hurt what they've together. Lee worries this thing with Thomas is causing pressure. Finn explains that Steffy believes that Thomas has changed and grown. Steffy thinks so too, but he'll always be cautious of Thomas until proven else. Finley B&B in the main office, Thomas sketches and flashes to proposing to Hope and putting the ring on her choker near to her heart. Steffy comes by and wants to talk, but Thomas doesn't have important time. He's meeting Hope. Steffy warns that Xander showed up at Finn's office again. He still says you're responsible for Emma's death. At the cabin, Hope sets up for a romantic regale with Thomas laterally. She pauses to look at a print of Thomas and Douglas and also flashes to Finn telling her he's concerned about her. The door opens and startles her, it's Liam. He realizes he's interrupting and quips, at least you're not in lingerie. Is Thomas on his way over? She asks him not to do that. Liam notices that she's distracted and asks what's up. Hope has two words for him, Xander avant. Liam learns he's back in city and smiles, and making Thomas's life hell, no mistrustfulness. Liam doesn't find it shocking that Xander would suppose Thomas had commodity to do with Emma's death. Hope points out that's a serious blameworthiness and that the police dropped the disquisition. Liam mocks the conception of there being a new and old Thomas. Suddenly, he notices the ring around her neck and asks, what's that? Is that an engagement ring? After Hope confirms she's wearing an engagement ring, Liam asks why it's around her neck. Hope balks. Liam suppositions she couldn't say yes. He declares it shouldn't be on a chain, much lower her cutlet. Hope snipes that it's not over to him. Liam hopes one day she'll come to realize how important this relationship with Thomas is going her and get out of it, before he hurts you again. Hope shakes her head. Liam tells Hope he'd no way judge her, but she needs to suppose about how numerous people Thomas has hurt, how important he's hurt you. Hope informs him that Thomas isn't the only bone. Who has hurt her? She's about to reappraisal it, but decides they've both moved on. Liam says it's just a shame she moved on with Thomas. Hope says Thomas took responsibility for the effects he did, and harming Emma isn't one of them. Liam asks what's in this for Xander. Hope says he needs someone to condemn, and who better than Thomas? Liam mocks that in her fable, Thomas is the victim. Hope grits that what happened to Emma was an accident, not a crime. She doesn't need him or Finn guarding her. I do-n't want it. I do-n't need it. She wants to move past the dark chapter everyone keeps bringing up. Liam tells her as long as she's in a relationship with Thomas, she'll no way be suitable to move once Emma's death. Hope, given Thomas's history, do-n't you suppose that anything is possible? Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. He knew our little girl was alive and he watched us suffer month after month. However, I suppose he's able of anything, indeed murder, if he's able of that. In the main office, Steffy assures Thomas that she supports him. What happened to Emma was an accident and she doesn't know why Finn keeps pointing the cutlet at him. Xander put questions in his head. He wanted her to ask him one further time if any of Xander's allegations are true. Thomas says he's right about one thing. Steffy's eyes widen. Tell me. Steffy Thomas B&B Thomas first wants to say how sorry he's that Emma lost her life. The police know she went off the road and believe she was distracted while driving. The thing that Xander has right is that I was a person of interest and I should have been. But I was cleared. Xander won't let it go. He believes that he designedly killed Emma, but I didn't. He doesn't know if she was texting while driving, but no matter what, it was a senseless accident. Steffy says that doesn't explain all of it and the verity needs to come out. Thomas completely agrees. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of January 15th to 19th, 2024, promises a rollercoaster of feelings. Steffy will face a grueling dilemma as Thomas reveals a heartbreaking confession about the woeful night Emma passed away. Meanwhile, Hope will deal with trust issues as she decides whether to accept Thomas or give back the engagement ring. Plus, Zend, Luna, and RJ's love triangle will consolidate. Over to Eric, his health isn't great, and Ridge will feel shamefaced about his slow recovery. And there's more, a new instigative story with Cleric and Sheila is about to unfold. Keep reading to know more. Steffy faces heart-wrenching dilemma next week on The Bold and the Beautiful. It looks like Steffy will have to suppose again about what Thomas said happened. Indeed, though she has always supported her family, effects will change when he confesses about the sad night Emma passed away. Steffy has to suppose again about how much she supports Thomas. Will she change her mind or keep cheering for him? Clearly. Hope will also have to decide if she can trust Thomas and if they've a future together. Thomas really wants to be with Hope, but getting wedded is a big decision. Will Hope do what Steffy suggested and say yes to Thomas, or will she give back the engagement ring? Either way, Hope will have to make a clear choice about what happens coming in her life ultimately. Thomas and Steffy argue other The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Zend is hopeless to win Luna's heart, so he might use new tricks to sabotage their budding relationship. Since Zend's regale date idea didn't work out, he might try to break Luna and RJ up before making his move. Anyways, the love triangle drama between RJ, Luna, and Zend will continue, enhancing the contest between Zend and RJ. The Bold and the Beautiful Ridge confronts guilt as Eric struggles now that observers are getting to see further of Eric in the sanitarium on The Bold and the Beautiful. We anticipate to see further plot roll out there. In the forthcoming week, Ridge is anticipated to visit Eric soon and grapple with guilt over his father's slow recovery. It's clear that Eric is weak and floundering to get back to normal. This will leave Ridge concerned about how long it's taking and if it's really what Eric wanted. Ridge visits Eric in the sanitarium. Meanwhile, Poppy and Lee will gear up for another clash. So keep an eye out for Bill to come a major source of pressure between the sisters. Eventually, there will be a striking new plot for Cleric and Sheila ready to begin in the forthcoming time. So, it should be getting underway soon. According to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Sheila and Deacon will find themselves in some chaotic situations that promise to be amusing.